We are recording.
Okay. Hello and welcome to today's session. Uh, I myself, younger, hello, will be recording today's session. I'm sure that was extremely awkward. Um,
Do you have the theme song pulled up?
no, I don't have the same someone pulled up. Oh, my bad. But today, uh, so how many characters do we have on the table? Just Marzex, Rhett, Kettle, and who's the other
Barry.
character again? Barry. Barry.
Gary. Yes, it's Gary.
No, it's not. It's
Yes.
Barry. Barry. What class are you again?
Sorcerer. The divine sorcerer.
Okay, cool. I got a perfect figure for you. I don't care if it's a woman.
All right.
Okay, so there's them, and then I'll have this stupid-looking wizard guy be me. Okay, so basically, quick recap of where we ended our last session on.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember.
Anybody have any? Johns?
Okay, so as far as I remember, we were fighting this purple mist thing that kept possessing our friends and making them try and fight us, or making them try and run away, or basically getting in their heads. And once we finished,
Barry's hand got exploded, right?
Yeah, a bunch of craziness happened.
Yeah.
We were really low health. We leveled up and we made it to a town, and somebody killed a buffalo and fed it to a scorpion.
It was an ox.
It was an ox. Okay, somebody killed an ox and fed the ox to a scorpion. I wonder who that might have been.
I don't know, he sounds like a monster.
Absolute monster. But that's as far as I recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, and then I dominate personed Barry, and that's when the demon in his head went nuts, and then we beat him, like we exorcised him, I think. And
Oh
on the way
yeah,
out,
we broke the locks on him, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and then on the way out, the ring on his hand exploded, and it also exploded. His hand.
That was also the purple smoke, and so we are at the long rest immediately following that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, post all of that, you guys were like basically kind of sort of ish near enough to like one of the town areas of the Grove. Would you guys have gone there for the night to go and rest up?
So we had left the town at the Grove. So this is after we left the town, is when his head exploded. So we're like a day's travel away already.
Okay. So you guys wanna take a rest out in the woods?
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. With that all being said, bam, 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 bam. I don't need this anymore. Shoosh. So you all find while you're out in the woods an area that looks to be some older ruins near the Grove site that you guys were traveling along, because the Grove is pretty large. Do you have any desire to take rest in any of this area? Any part that looks particularly defensible and or you want to be in the trees?
Hey, y'all. Look, I'm feeling about a 43 out of 128 on the doing okay scale. I think I need to rest.
I would appreciate a rest considering Barry's demon about killed me. That little weathertop looking area there is looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go into sentry mode. I want to try something here really quick before we go to sleep. Y'all were saying that purple smoke thing was like a god thing, right?
It was in Barry's head.
Uh, hmm.
It was the same.
Well,
It was the same thing that hurt our warlock, right? Like, oh, that's exactly what happened, right? Like,
yeah, it's the same thing I think that transformed Fulgash, and I think Rook said that was some kind of god.
uh,
Yeah, he did. He
um,
did.
then
Not specify.
then I'm definitely gonna do this. And you see Kettle drop to his knees. He folds his hands in prayer, and he basically shouts as loud as he can, almost thaumaturgic, "I am praying to whoever hates that purple smoke bitch. I will serve you in making his life suck for the eternity that he is alive because he is a god. Unless we can kill him, in which case we'll just do that." And so I'm basically doing a god call. Okay, recording. I'm going to... having some technical difficulties. We're going to pop out and pop back in. Hey, did you guys hear any of that?
I heard a.
No. Did you hear what I was saying? The prayer and everything?
No. Yeah, I heard about the prayer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't hear anything after I had said what I was saying to whoever I was praying to.
I said roll a D100.
Okay. Rolling a D100. And that is an 86.
An 86.
Yes.
Okay. As you go and pray, and you prostrate yourself on the ground, a very large gust of wind pushes at your back. Do you turn?
I do turn.
Okay. As you turn, a large branch seems to have fallen off one of the trees and lands on you.
Oh,
Oh, that... Does it hurt?
It does not hurt. It just kind of just like a Widowmaker that's non-lethal damage, just plops on your head.
I pick up the branch and look at it.
As you pick up the branch, you have a large glow of light emanates from the branch itself.
Guys, this thing's glowing. I did not expect this to work this well. What do I do?
What kind of branch is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna do a nature check. And that's a critical.
Okay. You would learn that this particular instance would mean that you should turn this into a club. It is a sign from one of you had that a certain sect of priests usually use this to create their walking sticks and such. As
then after I do my sentry mode tonight, I will absolutely make this into a club because I only need 4 hours to have the long rest thing.
well, not technically a club, but it'd be a
walking
whatever.
stick. Yeah,
Yeah,
a staff.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out the quarterstaff. Yeah, quarterstaff
Okay.
to beat your enemies. So you assume that somebody heard you.
So, guys, this is really weird, but I'm gonna need to make this into a staff after we get this rest. How are y'all feeling about this?
Marvex looks rather perturbed and moves himself to the opposite end.
Yeah, y'all have had some bad experiences with gods, and I just called one out, and he sent me a glowing stick.
Rhett is like not a religious person, so he's like, "That's cool."
Can I do
A religion check?
just know what this means?
Do a religion check.
16.
Okay. You would. So, what exactly are you trying to figure out? Are you trying to find out what god this would be, or are you trying to find out what instance?
What god?
Okay. Based off the description and the revelation that your friend had, you would assume that this is it's a god that has a problem with the chaotic, evil god that you guys had previously interacted with.
That's probably a good thing.
I relay this information to Kettle.
Then I will follow its instructions, and I will make this staff.
Yeah, and you would. What was that? Go on. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I will start our. Oh, I gotta figure out what it's called. Tales of the Traveler. So I gotta roll a performance check. This is just to give everybody out my unused bardic inspiration.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a 26.
A 26. I say you succeed, without a doubt. A fantastical performance. If there are things in these woods, they obviously are aware of your presence.
Oh. Okay. So, everybody, all you guys get inspired. Inspired.
I am
get
inspired.
Nice.
Yeah. Something else you would have determined by your religion check would be that the fact that he picked it up basically was the same kind of deal as almost being knighted. You know?
Ooh.
It's basically the equivalent almost of like being ordained into his following.
Do we have to call him like Father Kettle now?
No, not that he's like an ordained minister, but like that, and the God, blessed him within that regard as a follower of sorts. To what extent is to yet be determined. But he asked it, and as soon as Kettle picked up the stick and lifted it up, was basically his equivalency of swearing an oath.
Oh.
Do you inform me of this?
Yes, I told Kettle he's most likely found a higher calling.
Oh, Kettle just rolled a 4 on that. Kettle is like, wait a minute, what? But what about my dream of being like having a dungeon?
All things can be realized. It's just how you interpret them.
I'm gonna need some time to interpret this is... I'm gonna sleep. And Kettle goes into sentry mode. You see his eyes just kind of get a dim red.
Okay. There's one set of stairs. Do you post at the top of the stairs?
Kettle is like right at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Right at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Basically, no one can get within like 100 feet of us without me knowing. And if they get within 10 feet of me, like, I'm actively reading their mind.
So,
is
what is
Profi
your
with
passive
us?
perception?
So this is all what is active when I am in sentry mode. So I have Danger Sense, Sentry's Rest, Passive Perception of 15, Blind Sense, and Detect Thought and Watcher's Eye.
What does Watcher's Eye do?
Watcher's Eye just basically means that it's the one for being City Watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I have it up here. Just a second. Background City Watch. It's one of my tabs.
Well, he's looking that
I'm
up.
just trying to figure out how you can detect something within 100 feet of you.
So this particular one is I have experience in enforcing the law and dealing with lawbreakers. Gives you a feel for criminals. So this just lets me like detect criminal intent in people.
Okay.
That I can detect. The dragon on my shoulder is what gives me the blind sense for 100 feet. And then I have danger sense on top of that. So when they enter my blind sense, I have danger sense on them, plus Watcher's Eye to determine basically their intent. And then with Sentry's Rest, all of this can be active while I'm at rest. Plus the 15 passive perception, so yeah. And I've been practicing it as well. So I have 3 days of practice with it. Plus doing it every night that we've been in travel.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
You there?
Are you
oh
there?
my god. Are you there?
Did Spain drop out?
No,
No,
you
you
did.
did.
My bad. Okay, so good enough. Good enough explanations. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how you can see 100 feet out.
Yeah, that's the dragon that I fused with my spine.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
If
Kettle's
you've
disgusting.
Yeah, if you've forgotten, there is a dragon that sits on my shoulder. It is a clockwork dragon, and its tail is stabbed down through my spine as if it is part of my, neural network.
You're like a Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Okay, yeah, absolutely. You will 100% know that there is definitely living creatures all around you, but significantly less than you would have anticipated.
I mean, we usually scare them off. We are tromping through the woods with elephants.
This is true.
Speaking of which, where's Profi?
And where are our elephants?
And where's Sweetie?
And our scorpion.
And
Well, he's always with me.
Thrud might be late, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he's going to be late, but I think we could just assume he's with us for now.
Those two will be with you for the rest as well. However, you all go to bed.
Yeah.
Take the long rest appropriately.
Yep. Marzex, don't you have Sentry's Rest as well? Or something equivalent?
I basically do, yeah. And so I'll be posted at the rear of this area.
I also picked up Alert for my feet.
Oh man, no
That was
one can
helpful
sneak
for
up us. No one can help sneak up on us.
Yes, it would be very, very difficult.
And
Okay.
Stinger has blind sight.
You'll rest. You wake up, you would probably wake up relatively shortly after the rest, not necessarily interrupting you all, but you would notice that there would be a small fire located just not even like 50 feet away or so.
So question,
Can you see that? Yes.
if everyone else was able to get uninterrupted long rest, then did I have time after my short rest to make the staff?
Absolutely. I'll give you that.
Okay.
You would actually notice that that the tree that it seems to have fallen from besides that single branch, was almost entirely dead in the morning, if that's how long you wait.
Yeah.
But like I said, in the night, there's a small fire that pops up next door.
Hmm.
Is it like a campfire?
It looks to be a campfire if you were to direct your gaze with one person sitting over there.
With one person sitting over there?
One single individual.
And I can see them?
Yeah, they don't seem like they're very well hidden at all.
Are they human?
Okay.
They are. You would actually. Who was it that has the scorpion
Me?
with them?
Me?
Yeah, you would recognize this person fairly quickly.
Oh, I would?
You would. It happens to be the same person who you ate. You fed your scorpion his ox.
Oh, the old farmer?
The old farmer.
Okay. I want to cast message.
Okay, you cast message to this commoner.
Yeah. And I want to ask him, hey,
You have 25 words.
I have 25 words. Okay. What are you doing over there? And are you following us?
Okay. Suddenly, you see this man pop up next to his campfire, turning left and right in the night. And it's like, picks up a burning stick and turns it and says, "Who's there? Show yourself!"
I cast prestidigitation and make fireworks.
Okay, just one moment. I need to find out how this individual reacts to small explosions happening around him. Not necessarily around him, but, around.
Yeah.
Where did my box of dice go?
Do you claim to be the magical Wizard of Oz as you do so? Or have you not seen that movie? Okay, again, technical difficulties. Sorry, y'all.
A 9. He does not take too kindly to this at all. But he turns in the direction because it has to emanate from you, correct?
Let me look. It just says within range, and the range is 10 feet, so yeah, it's got to be pretty close.
Okay, you shoot it in the sky or at him?
I'll shoot it, straight up.
Okay. He turns frightened. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm just wondering why he's here.
Okay, well, for as far as he knows, there's somebody with a flamethrower in front of him.
I mean, there is, but that's beside the point.
He seems to be rather unsteady on his feet.
What are you doing, Barry?
Can I use control flames to double the brightness area of his campfire? You said he's about 50. All right, I double the brightness range of his campfire.
Light him on fire.
No. It,
It's light him on fire.
Oh no.
I know what you're saying.
All right. And which I'm not sure the range of the campfire brightness, what it is.
It's whatever the spell is. I think it's like 15 feet or something.
Okay.
And so you just made it come out the hill.
All right. So I double the brightness area.
At the same time, I'll cast dancing lights around his fire because that's 120 feet.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay. So you just have swirling lights surrounding this guy. He is totally off put, but he's definitely focused on the ruins ahead.
I feel like this is we're bullying him.
So just out of curiosity, since we had the long rest, we have leveled up now, correct?
Yes, you are level 12. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's Younger, can you do an odd even if I cast Thaumaturgy? Just because I'm not very experienced with spells and everybody's trying to get this man's attention, it feels like.
Okay, odd, you cast it?
Yeah.
Even, you didn't cast
Okay,
it.
I did not cast Thaumaturgy.
What the hell is that?
It's a nifty. Yeah.
Thaumaturgy is basically a terrifying spell. It makes you really big and loud and bright and flashy, and thunder claps when you speak.
Huh. That's
It's an awesome utility, kind of like Druidcraft or Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
oh nice.
The man goes and leans up against a ruin a few feet away from the fire after it gets rather bright, and he turns his head. And he leans against it. And he says, "If you want money, you're going to have to look elsewhere. I've almost lost my whole livelihood at this point."
Why is this guy here?
Do you want money, sir?
Yeah,
Of course
Barry just
I
hands out money.
Who does?
This is true.
I'm gonna give this man 100 gold.
Whoa.
You just drop, so you walking over to him?
Oh.
Yeah, once I'm in range, I'm going to toss him 100 gold.
Okay.
In a little baggie.
You crit fail and take out his eyes.
As you come to about right here, he seems to focus in on you a little bit. And then once you get to about here, he's like, "Oh God, I recognize you."
I am cloaked, by the way. I have not gone terrifying mode yet. So I still have my mask and my...
Yeah, so he recognizes you, but
Yeah.
you see him become slightly more relaxed.
Okay. Seriously, though, I give him 100 gold in a small pouch.
So you just throw a pouch over to him?
Yeah.
You say anything with it?
Here is your livelihood back, sir.
He goes and says, "For what reason do you have to give me anything?" And he opens it, and you notice that he's slurring his words. And he opens it, and his eyes widen, and he says, "I think you've thrown me the wrong pouch."
You said you wanted money. You asked us if we wanted your money, and I am explaining to you, we have no need for your money. We are giving you money. I don't know why I'm feeling this generous. I'm normally a very greedy person.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Taking over Barry's spot.
He sits down, and he's like, "Oh, my apologies for being so distraught and rude. I was not expecting... Oh, wow, this could change everything. Wow."
Yeah, this really could change everything. Barry, Barry and Rhett, both of you, here in your heads. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Barry just crosses his arms and like stoically nods, like in approval.
Oh, you're a good priest now. That's why.
He turns and he says, I could absolutely go anywhere and do anything now, but
Well, where do you want to go?
well, I would prefer to stay here, but there's been... The reason I only had one ox left was due to something that's happening in the lands not far from here.
Okay, what
Okay,
is
I'll
happening
bite.
in the lands? Story mode activated.
Here we go.
He goes on to describe that his cattle had ended up walking just mere. The reason he came out here was because of some odd things that had been happening to his cattle out near these ruins. Or not his cattle, his oxen. And so as he was... his oxen all seemed to have died due to what he assumes is either poison or like they started rotting almost. Even some of the foliage and trees started to die in the area. The grass seems to have almost turned into a reddish brown dirt, but there's no clay.
Did you happen to see any purple smoke?
Oh.
He informs you that he's seen no purple smoke, but that stranger things have been happening at night. His cattle only, or his oxen only seem to have been affected at night when they were near this location.
Brett is like really concerned and angry, and he's gonna grab this farmer by the collar and be like, "Did you feed my scorpion a poisoned ox?"
Okay, so you come over here. Okay. And he, as you can obviously tell, the guy was super drunk while he's out here. And he says, of course not! It was the only ox that wasn't!
Oh, thank God.
That was an out-of-character laugh.
To mention that his other 20 oxen, that were all free roam, all died around this location within the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's very unfortunate, but that's okay.
Can you point on this map to where all of this is happening?
Yes, I can. Where there's more in the forest, this way.
Ah.
And also, did you recover any of the bodies?
Recover the bodies? He says, I could only find them the night that they seemed to have died. And some of them was partial bodies, rotten. Some of them completely vanished except where you could tell that there was a scuffle or like something had dragged it off. But you could definitely tell that there had once been an ox there.
Was there... What did the injuries look like?
Covered in the same red-brown stuff. Some of them had what appeared to be almost like maggot holes. Ugh.
Ooh.
Even though they had only died that night.
Disgusting.
Would that be a medicine or a nature?
You would have to... I mean, you could do a history check to go and try to find out if you've heard anything about it. But you would have to observe it yourself to know.
Right. Okay.
He can tell you that he can show you more in the morning.
It is the morning.
Yeah, when he's in a better state. Well, I meant like, it's morning, but it's not like morning.
Like it's early morning.
Yeah.
Can anyone cure his soberness? Does anybody have a thing?
Would lesser restoration do that?
I would go so as far as to say, I think it would.
And can I perform somatic components with a blown up hand?
I will say that for the sake of you have your other fingers, that yes, you can.
Okay, I was worried about that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll cast lesser restoration on him.
Okay. He seems like he would be agitated at the fact that you took away his, intoxication, except for the fact that he is now rich. And so he says, okay. Yeah, I can show you. If you guys had just traveled a little bit further into the forest, you would have found probably more suitable place to set up camp, but it's covered in that dust. And so, he goes and shows you that outside of the tree line, that there are several other ruinish areas.
Just before we get there, I am going to invest Rhett with Cure Wounds.
Okay.
What is that?
Take note of that, Rhett.
That means that for no cost, you can just cast Cure Wounds once sometime today.
However, the farmer goes and communicates to you all that your animals should probably stay a decent distance away from here. So your other compatriots who are not on the stream with us today will take that advice to heart and take the elephants and other critters.
Including Sweetie?
And Sweetie.
And Toby?
Sweetie's not a critter. It would be up to... I believe it's up to... do you choose to bring along your bunny rabbit and or your scorpion despite the warnings?
I feel like I shouldn't.
Okay.
I'm
Then
gonna
they
feel
go
naked without them.
They go tell you that they'll wait closer to an open field area where you'll be able to easily see them.
Before we leave, I'm giving Stinger plenty of belly scratchies, and I'm telling him he's a good boy.
Okay, roll 1d4.
It's a 2.
Okay. He's like, I appreciate it, essentially, is like the attitude he gives off.
Well, he's also intelligent now, so it's not like he's an animal anymore. So I was like, I'm scratching the belly of a person. But I still treat him like
he's kind of along that line of like, I'm not a, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, but I want to.
And so that's where the rest of the party goes in the meantime. But he basically goes and walks over to, let me see what this is. Those all are ugly. I don't want any of those. Gross. He walks over to an area right here, and this tree, he's like, this is one of those awkward situations I was talking about. With Chavin found his cattle, and can you see that?
No, we cannot. We are at the very top of this. We're at the very top of the screen.
We asked this farmer his name.
We have not.
I need to fix this. Are you all there?
Yes,
can you
we
hear
are
us?
here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, while he's gone, let's think of a name for the farmer.
Young McDougal.
Yeah, it's young McDougal. A farm oxen up in the countryside. Is he old? How old is old McDougal?
Old McDonald's arch rival, young McDougal.
No one ever talks about the McDonald-McDougal wars.
I need to write lore now. Oh no.
Yes, they only sing of McDonald.
Old McDonald had a farm, and it was raided by the McDougals.
Old McDonald had a farm, but young McDougal had a ranch.
Oh shit.
What you don't know is that only ranches have animals. Old McDonald stole all old McDougal's animals, and they were all over his fields.
They created a feud.
Side quest solved. It was the McDougalls.
That's why Old MacDonald only had one of every animal. He had a cow, he had a duck, he had a rabbit, he had a dog.
And on that farm, he had a dirty, thieving son of a bitch.
Younger's gonna get back and not have heard any of this.
It's so much more. Oh my god,
yes.
we need to refer to the farmer as young McDougal and not let him in on it.
Yep, he's not gonna get to know. He can rewatch and find out.
I'm just gonna be like, alright, I talked to young McDougal, and he's gonna be like, who the hell is a young McDougal?
Okay, this is actually kind of concerning. Where did Younger go? Is he aware that he has dropped out? I'm going to give him a call really quick. Pardon us, everybody on YouTube. We're having some more technical difficulties. We are actually working off of my PC this time. Rook is away on vacation, which is one of the reasons we're having these issues.
Yeah, we never have issues when Rook's around. It was a good chance to grab a beverage anyway.
Yeah, we'll take a 5-minute break here.
Your call has been forwarded.
So I already got me a
No answer from the phone.
jar sweetie. Oh no.
I will be back.
Tonight's entertainment is brought to you by the Epic Sages.
Alright, back. Did I miss anything thrilling?
Huh? No. But it's not dead air, so hey.
I'm back, and just in time it looks like. Is Younger back? Are you back, Younger?
I am, in fact, back. My apologies for the delay. It will be a moment before I can get the camera back up. But basically, the farmer brings you to what appears to be one of these dead trees. And hanging in one of the upper limbs of the dead tree seems to be not one, not two, but 4 ox corpses.
Okay, listen here, young McDougal. How did your oxen get in the tree?
He says, I don't know. I had lost all of them except one, and I was coming out to stake out what had been doing it.
And you found them in the tree?
I did indeed find them in the tree. Sometimes a couple nights after they died.
Can I ask young McDougal if these are all his ox? Or, like, maybe they're, like, other farmers' ox?
He says that some other people have complained about similar circumstances. He has free-range oxen. There are a couple other people who have cattle and stuff. But any and all instances have been around this particular region. Like, this particular small hillside, essentially. Seems to have been where all of these incidents have happened. But his oxen primarily roamed in this region, so the others have lost one, maybe two, whereas he's lost his entire flock, besides that one older one.
Okay, is there anyone who has it out for you specifically? Like, were you targeted by this and some other oxen farmers got, like, caught up in it? Or what's going on? I'm gonna roll investigation.
Okay.
Or what should I roll for trying to get this information out of the man, I should ask?
That would be an insight check.
Insight, okay.
So
Oh,
say that
I
you
mean-
gain advantage because to find out if this would be a type of criminal activity, due to your city.
Yes. I will do
Feature.
that.
I-
Also, insight is my higher stat of the two. Because I have proficiency.
Do you need? Can I help you? Because I have +8 insight.
I have +5, so we'll have advantage +8 if he helps me. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Oh! That is a 26 total.
From what you get, he doesn't seem to be holding anything really back from you. He says he doesn't know of anybody who would have this kind of grudge against him. Maybe his ex-wife. But she had left a long time ago and by no means had the capability of, putting oxen up in a tree. There is also what seems to be large fungal sprouts pouring out of its oozing corpses that are in its branches, covered in the same red dust that scours the land.
So I'll ask him. Mrs. McDougal wasn't like a witch or anything, right?
Oh, I mean, she was a witch, but not of the magical variety.
I don't think I have any checks that would help us. Like, I don't know if anyone has good medicine or nature or something to examine these ox.
I have a silver twig we could poke them with.
Do you mean the branch that you cut up?
No, I have a separate item called a silver twig. I literally have a small twig made of silver. Looks like a branch off a tree.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a knickknack. I have lots of knickknacks.
I mean, he says he hasn't attempted to climb it. There seems to be some rather thorny protrusions on this particular tree.
Can I try and do that history check now?
A history check to see
Of any instance that I recall reading or hearing about these spores.
Okay, yeah, you could do a history check.
Oh,
It might be better to do since you actually are able to inspect them now. You could actually do a nature check.
okay. That would just be raw intelligence. So, all right. 14.
A 14.
I also rolled in nature at the same time, just in case I did better, and I got a 21.
Oh, yes.
You would, with a 21, you would go on to find out that they come from it's a particular kind of mold. It's known as russet mold.
Oh,
So
no.
we're dealing with a mold monster.
It is reddish brown in color and found usually in only dark places that are warm and wet.
My character doesn't know what this is, but I've heard of it.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, my character's got nada.
Well, okay.
One of your characters definitely knows because you just successfully identified it.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, with the 21, you absolutely identify it.
Oh, what is it?
Well, now that it's russet mold. So now that you've identified it, you would know that luckily you are below it. so you're not in the tree with it due to its thorny nature of the tree. So you were observing it from a distance. So you would know that if you got any closer to these corpses, that you would have, had a chance of essentially being poisoned.
Okay.
And so, and that this poison is a little bit of a problem because it requires magic to usually stop it.
Oh, okay.
Or to completely burn the area.
Oh, we should start a fire? Should we start a fire, Barry?
Why are we starting a fire?
Are we? Did you not just say to burn the area? Like, are we trying to burn the mold out?
I said I'm giving you information. Your decision is your decision.
Oh, I mean, I'm fine burning this forest down. I don't care. That's up to you guys. I'll let other people decide.
But you would know that the mold can be hard to kill. Weapons and most types of damage do it no harm. Effects that deal acid, necrotic, or radiant damage kill it pretty quickly. Or a pound of salt, a gallon of alcohol, or a magical effect that cures disease, kills russet mold in a square area that is 10 feet on a side.
I stab it with Rainbow Maker. Can I roll for attack?
What does Rainbow Maker do?
I have to roll for attack to find out.
Okay, roll for attack.
What's its AC?
Okay. Just one moment.
Because I just got a 29.
Well, I can tell you right now that you have successfully hit it.
Okay, but I need to know what its AC is.
Its AC is 12. It's higher than a normal tree.
Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so that is 17. So 1d4 plus 17d6.
1d4 d6.
Yes, and I roll a 1d10 to determine the type of damage. So here's my d10.
Poison.
Or no, it's a 1d20. My bad. 1d20. And so it deals acid damage.
Okay, you deal acid damage. How much acid damage?
Oh no.
Did you say 17 d6s?
Yes, I am. I have a bag of d6s next to me specifically for this weapon, okay?
Why does it have so many d6s?
I deal 1d6 for every point over a creature's AC I deal.
Why?
Because that's what Rainbow Maker does. I spent a couple astral diamonds on a really fancy weapon, okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100% you can talk to Rook about it. 1, 2,
There ain't no way.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm texting Rick.
13, 14.
It's like a minion slayer.
Yeah.
It's not very effective against something with a high AC,
15,
but
16, 17. Okay.
yep, you haven't pulled that out in a while.
No, I've used it almost never because we're always fighting like big bads. We're never fighting something like this, which this is perfect for. Okay, let's organize my numbers here.
My program's having a hard time doing 17 d6s because they can't land flat on my screen because there's not enough.
Okay. So we have a lot of ones. That's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and a D4 for 59 points of Rainbow Maker damage.
Okay, 59 points of acid damage.
Yes.
You deal to this. You would assume that normally this would just simply explode the tree. Instead, what happens? Roll initiative.
Oh.
I should have cast Speak with Plants.
Yeah. I rolled a nat 1.
Cal, can somebody keep track of the initiative count for me, please?
It cannot be
Yeah, I
moved
got
when
it.
my second screen is used for the OBS.
I got it. I can do it. Oh, Barry, you got just one?
Nat 1.
All right. I've got 14. Marzex.
Marzex has a 13.
A critical.
Is that when you say that? I don't know if you mean critical fail or critical success.
Critical success. If I say crit fail, I'll say crit fail.
Okay. All right, and then the tree.
The tree goes on a 17, and then put another initiative count at 15.
For,
Oh.
for young McDougal, or do we have a mystery thing coming in?
A mystery thing.
All right.
Where is young McDougal? Like.
Yeah.
Young McDougal, the guy who's with you?
Yeah, the farmer.
Yeah, young McDougal.
Yeah. Young McDougal.
He is now standing slightly behind you. I'm going to. Oh look, Roger just spent something. Oh no, you sent something.
Yep, I sent the write up of Rainbow Maker, so you know all of its damages and stuff.
Every number over
AC equals
1d6.
plus 1d6 damage. And remember, it cost me 20,000 gold.
Yeah. You deal normal. If the attack hits, you deal normal damage, then roll a d8, and that's how many d6.
That is
Of
not
the various.
That is not at all what he said, and I will look up the video because I wrote it down exactly how he said it. We made very
And
sure.
max is like 50 or something. Well,
Alright,
I mean,
you
you
guys
did like 56, so that's about the same, right?
Yeah.
ready for combat?
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn it to the camera in here a moment.
Kettle, you are first.
Okay.
What a diabolical creature. Very nice.
What am I looking at? Did you give a description of this?
Yes. It looks like almost as if it's an awakened tree-like creature. Not
Okay.
necessarily a tree because it's covered in mushrooms.
Let's see here. We're gonna rage. We're gonna go lumberjack mode. I am going to rage. My cloak is going to go into a red buffalo check, Paul Bunyan style, and I am going to grab my great axe, and I am going to hack at it.
Okay. Take your great axe and hack away.
Brett will also change his cloak to match Kettles.
You can do that as a free action.
Okay.
Okay, so first attack might not hit. It was an 18.
Okay, an 18 indeed does hit.
Okay, second attack is a 21.
A 21. What kind of damage is this?
This is psychic damage.
Okay.
It is my +1 great axe of fright, and it deals psychic damage.
Okay. Oh my god. That
And 20 to hit.
I'm getting new duct tape just a moment.
So-
Alright.
3 attacks. All 3 hit, I assume.
Yes, all 3 of those hit.
Okay. Let's grab my 12s.
Hey, Younger, what's young McDougal's CR?
He is a CR0 or 1/8, as he is a commoner. Except now he's more of like almost a noble because he has money.
Did young McDougal have anything to like defend himself?
Yeah, he has the torch that he had earlier. This is not happening the way I want it to.
Okay, so 43 damage from the slashes, and I have to roll for my rage. An intangible spirit that looks like a flump appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice. That is within 30 feet of you. At the end of your current turn, that spirit explodes and deals 1d6 damage to anyone within 5 feet. They can make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, you summon a flump, and it appears here.
He has to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
Let's see. Wow, he actually has a decent dex. Yeah, the 3 has decent dexterity. Where is his... he fails.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, then he takes an additional 4 damage.
Okay, so what is that total?
Crap.
I think it was. I think you said 43 for the slashes.
Okay, 33 for the slashes plus 4. We'll go with 37 damage.
I thought you said 43.
Oh, 43. So 47 damage.
Yeah.
4-7.
Okay, so you dealt a total of 97 damage, right?
Of what?
You do a total between that and the previous attack?
Oh, yeah. Of 97 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If this was a normal tree, it would obviously have been blown to smithereens and melted. Okay.
Acid and psychic damage.
Yeah. Now, you need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Oh no, Constitution.
Wait, you're a construct, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. You ignore this feature.
Wait,
Okay.
am
Is
I
that-
a construct?
is that,
Am I technically a construct?
I believe so.
Let me pull
so.
up Warforged really quick.
Yes, Warforged are definitely constructs.
Well, after Kettle's done, the tree is next.
Okay. The tree is very upset. And he is going to attack Kettle for obvious reasons.
Try and hit me.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
No.
That doesn't hit. Third attack. That definitely hits.
What is it?
It's a 19 plus 5, 24.
24? Please understand
Yes.
that hits me by 1.
Hey, that's enough. Right?
Yes.
The tree is going to give you a slight love tap.
Light love tap.
Okay. It deals a total of 12 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Wow.
Yeah. And you're immune to poison, right?
Me?
Yes.
I'm not immune to poison, I have resistance.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Kettle. Can you take 12 points? Do you need me to cast Cure Wounds? Or?
That 12 gets cut down to 6, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Points of poison damage.
How many?
14.
14? Oh no, I take 7 points of damage. Ladies and gentlemen, I am at 132 points of health.
Run!
The cleric is hurt.
Oh, God.
And you will notice that 2 of the 4 oxen fall on the ground next to you after you annihilated the tree.
Oh. Well, Marzek should be excited.
3 oxen bodies! Who's next?
The question mark, whatever other thing it is you made me do.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So, you will then realize that this was not the only one of these in the area.
Oh.
There was 2 more large corpse trees, like mushroom creatures, that will then move towards you all.
There's 2 more?
Yes,
Oh, I only did 1.
they're on the same initiative count.
Oh, okay. Okay, then after those is me.
Okay.
So,
They move
I
closer, but they don't seem to have been able to do anything. But they are moving, like, on top of collapsed buildings and seems to not impede their movement.
okay. Well, I don't have my stinger buddy, so I'm wondering if this is a good idea. I've never had to fight a plant. I'm too well equipped to fight people. I'm wondering if speak with plants would be worth wasting my turn. I don't feel like it would be.
I mean, you can try.
All of a sudden,
There's no-
Elrond's voice appears in your head and it says, "Throw it into the fire! Destroy it!"
That wasn't very helpful. Or do I want to goof around and find out? Screw it. I'm gonna cast Polymorph.
I mean, I'm goofing. I'm out here goofing.
Who do you cast polymorph on? Yourself? The plant?
No, I want to cast it on one of the 2 trees that are not yet at us.
Interesting.
Because my plan is, whatever that thing turns into, should attack the tree, the other tree.
I get what you're saying.
So,
What does the polymorph spell actually say?
So, I have to turn the creature into a beast of the same or lower challenge rating. And it has a chance to make a saving throw, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. A wisdom save.
Okay. And it doesn't mention anything specifically about plants?
It just says, transforms a creature I can see within range into a new form. Unwilling creature must make a wisdom save. The spell has no effect on shape changers or creatures with 0 hit points.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
So the tree has to make a save of 16 for wisdom.
A 16 save?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a 1d4.
Great. It is a 3.
Okay. It turns out that the tree is actually multiple creatures.
Oh.
So you ended up targeting one of the limbs,
Oh.
one
Okay.
of the one of the dead bodies inside of the tree. So what does it polymorph into?
I need to know its challenge rating.
Its challenge rating is a 5.
Its challenge rating is a 5. So now I need to look up monsters with.
A CR5.
How do I get? Yeah.
I've got a database here. Let me pull them up for you.
Okay. I'm trying to use Beyond, and it's just never very easy.
So D&D 5e database is a wonderful, wonderful resource to have on your phone. So let's go here to monsters. It has to be a beast.
It has to be a beast.
Okay. And a CR5, a Brontosaurus.
Okay, so it also has to be something that I would have seen. So if there are not dinosaurs in our world,
a giant crocodile,
okay.
a giant shark, a hulking crab, a
I'm gonna go with hulking crab. I like hulking crab.
okay, got
Okay.
the carapace.
Yeah.
Hulking crab. Okay. So how large is a hulking crab? It's a huge creature, right?
Yep, huge beast. Oh man, this is a mean creature.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. A huge creature appears next to it. Ignore the fact that it looks like a bat. Oh, you guys can't see. You should tell me when you can't see them. Stupid me.
Nice microwave.
Thanks. I know, right? It's my pride and joy. That doesn't work. Well, D6 fit perfectly.
Okay, I'm pulling up the map. Sorry to everyone watching this on YouTube who the map wasn't pulled up for yet. And sorry to Rook watching this in post.
My baby.
I apologize for my microwave taking up counter space.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Are you waiting on me?
Indeed. You transformed into a hulking crab, and it's now in the shape of a bat creature. Just kidding.
Okay. So for my bonus action, let's see who Marzex is in the order after me. Who already has an inspiration? Can I inspire someone twice?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. I'm trying to think of what I can do. I'm having a hard time seeing the battle map. I'm not anywhere near one of these trees, am I?
No. So you guys are over here, and then the
Okay.
trees are over here.
Okay. Let's pull out my inventory real quick. Do I have anything goofy I could do? I don't have any ranged weapons. Let's see. That's an action? Screw it. Can I cast Speak with Plants as my bonus action? Let's see. Nope, that's an action. Okay, I'm going to throw a dagger at the closest tree.
Okay, throw a dagger.
Let's see. So, I've never actually thrown a weapon. How do I do it?
It's daggers are specifically dex based. If you throw
Okay.
them, just regular.
All right. That attack roll is going to be a 16.
16 indeed does hit.
All right. And so
Which
that's
one are you throwing it at? You're only within 20 feet of the first one.
yeah, that's fine. We'll throw it at that one.
Okay.
My dex is a 1. Damage 1d4. It does 4 points of damage.
Hey, you dealt 101 damage total to this tree.
Yay! I finally actually used a weapon, and I just threw a knife. And then that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, awesome. Next in initiative.
Next is Marzex.
Okay.
Use your initiative so I can give you more.
I'm gonna step back. You mean use my inspiration? I'm gonna
that thing.
blast him with Eldritch Blast. What better thing to do? Hit. Miss. 1d10. Oh. 5 points of in your face damage. That's really cruddy. That will be that moment. I will then take a moment to grab my familiar and send him off 30 feet into the air.
Into the air?
In the air.
All right.
That is the end of Marzex's turn.
Then after that is Barry.
Okay. I'm also going to back row kind of diagonal. So no
This
one's
way?
like within. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Once you back row to here, you have to start. It's a very, very steep hill. It will count as difficult terrain.
Okay. So that leaves 25 feet, and then it's pretty much what, double the cost per square after that.
Yeah.
So I could move like 2 more squares with 5 left over, 2.5.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to get into a position where no one's within line of like in front of me. Then I'll cast a heightened sunbeam.
Ooh, okay.
All right. And let's see. Okay. It's a 60-foot line. So, which I can target, well, one other than the one that Kettle's on, right?
This one right here.
All right, I'll target that one.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of save it is. It's a Constitution saving throw, but I used heightened metamagic, so the first creature to make a save has disadvantage on that con save.
Okay, what kind of damage is it?
It is radiant damage, 68 radiant damage.
Okay. Due to the nature of this particular type, it will be vulnerable to your damage.
Oh,
You guys
Okay.
do such.
He saves entirely.
he saves entirely
So what happens if he
Oh.
saves just half damage?
Okay, it's DC 17, and let's see. On a failed save, a creature takes 68 and is blinded. On a successful one, it takes half as much and isn't blinded.
Okay, so just he's not going to be blinded. Just roll normal damage, and that's how much he takes due to the fact that it's radiant.
All right. So 11, 15, 20, 29.
29. Okay, he takes 29 points of damage as you
But-
notice parts of the mold start to singe off of it.
Nice. Oh, I'm also lit up in a 30-foot radius, bright light, and then another 30-foot dim light.
And it counts as sunlight, right?
Let's see. Brilliant shines. Yes, it counts as sunlight.
Okay, you will notice an effect at the end of the round.
Okay. And
I was gonna say Barry is the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As that happens, you notice that directly emanating from you, the area that's considered bright light due to your sunbeam, the mold seems to dissipate.
nice.
It's almost as if the mold is burning and it's leaving behind whatever dead, portions that weren't affected by it, like on the ground, like pieces of wood that hadn't completely rotted, but anything that was partially rotted or moldy is simply like, it's like whenever you see those pictures of like the white fluff on some of the grass in Japan just like burn away and it leaves a clear trail of like normal grass underneath it.
Oh,
It's almost
Nice.
like that.
okay. I can concentrate on the spell for up to a minute. So yeah, all right. Cool. Oh, I can still quicken a spell, right?
Yes,
One that-
you use your meta, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll quicken a guiding bolt at 5th.
Dang, okay.
Okay. And that's another. Okay. Let me look it up real quick. I'm using the wiki. I gotta navigate the. But I'm gonna target the tree that Kettle is fighting.
Okay. Hit him.
Ooh. It's gotta be doing bad.
There's a
He's not doing
46.
good, I'll tell you that.
What?
He's not doing good, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so first, it'll do 8d6 radiant damage if I hit with it. I rolled a nat 1. Never mind. Woo!
Ooh! On a nat 1, you're targeting. Okay. Roll again. Roll to hit again.
26.
26. Unfortunately, you hit Kettle's AC.
Oh, okay.
You now
That's
target Kettle with your spell.
okay. 8d6 radiant, and the next thing that attacks him with an attack roll has an advantage.
Wait, what is happening?
I accidentally hit you with a guiding bolt.
Oh no.
5, 16,
You know what that means.
22, 25, 30.
Oh no, you're enraged.
I'm enraged.
30 radiant damage, and you're surrounded by an aura of light that gives the next attacker advantage. It was meant for the tree.
I immediately teleport to the farthest tree from me. As soon as he hits me.
Okay, why is that?
Because it activates my wild magic whenever I take any damage. So I re-rolled,
okay.
and so I get to activate that on the attack as a free action.
So you get to go to the tree?
Reaction, not a free action, a reaction.
Okay, so your reaction, you want to teleport here?
Yeah, other side of the tree. Just
Okay,
for,
how
for
far
dramatic effect.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Okay, yeah, I
Yep.
can move that.
Yep.
Poof.
Poof. And I took how much damage, did you say?
30.
30 radiant damage.
I am sitting at about 102 HP, y'all.
Get out the bandage.
I was gonna put some English on it and freaking. Never mind.
Okay. So after Barry, then we are at Kettle.
Okay,
Okay,
Kettle.
Kettle.
Um,
Now I shot you in the back of the head. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I just jumped 30 feet. And I'm going to lumberjack these trees.
Barry doesn't feel good about it because of prior events.
We're going to do 2 great axe attacks, and we're gonna Rainbow Maker this thing in the back.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
A 22 hits this one.
That's a 13. It's almost as low as I can
13
roll.
misses. This one has a higher AC than the last one.
This one is with Rainbow Maker. And that is 12 plus pluses. Is a 23.
Okay, what kind of damage?
That would be fire damage.
Hey, Kettle, you have an inspiration. You don't need to miss that second shot.
Oh, I do have an inspiration. What do I do for that inspiration? That specific one?
It's a D10. D10.
D10? Oh yeah, that's a +5 to that.
Okay. So it was, 12 before, you said? Or 13?
Yeah.
Okay, you hit with that one as well.
Okay.
Does this deal a different type of damage or same type?
So the first 2 deal psychic, the last one deals fire. And the last one was a 23. What is its AC?
It's 15.
Okay, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 8d6 plus 1d4 fire damage.
Yeah, you'll need to tell me the fire damage separate from the regular damage.
Okay, time to roll. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, does somebody have a calculator out?
I do.
Okay.
Just read off numbers and I'll add them up.
Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6
16.
Yeah,
plus
16.
6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4.
44.
44.
Okay, 44. What kind of damage?
44 fire damage.
Okay, so what was the normal damage?
There is no normal damage. There's fire and psychic. The psychic damage I haven't rolled yet. I'm about to roll the psychic damage. The psychic damage is 24.
You notice, you would think this is a plant, or at least a mushroom plant thing, right? And it should take significantly more fire damage than it does. It seems that it has a lessened effect.
Oh.
And you also notice that this creature despite similar appearance, seems to be slightly different than the one you were attacking before. Now that you are within close proximity.
All right. Is that
Otherwise, almost indistinguishable.
Okay.
Is that the end of Kettle's turn?
Actually, I can use one of my attacks with the Great Axe to activate its fright feature. And
Scare the trees.
yeah, I'm gonna try and scare the tree. That's a 19 to try and scare the tree. Understand, that's a really low roll.
Normally, he would be terrified. However, it seems to have almost no effect, if any.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair
Please
enough.
don't feel.
Young McDougal's terrified, though.
Young McDougal is indeed terrified. He was so terrified that he actually didn't move at first.
Does
All
young
right.
McDougal have an initiative? Like, is he part of this? Is he just chilling?
He is part of this, but he did not move.
Oh.
Poor young McDougal. Sober, but rich. Maybe the last day of his life.
He had a ranch, but it's not doing so hot.
Yeah. Whose turn now?
That would be the original tree.
Okay, the original tree decides that he is tired of all of this Bolsheviks. And his two little corpses on the ground seem to rise into zombie-like creatures.
Man.
And attack cattle.
Yeah! That's what we like to see. Tankin'.
Bless you, Kettle.
So those two creatures, actually, they wouldn't have attacked Kettle because Kettle's disappeared. My bad. They're just going straight ahead.
No, Kettle's clearly the biggest threat.
Too bad they don't really care about that.
Dang it. I tried, guys. I'm sorry.
You're gonna go after. Who's he going after?
He's going right after. Who did I say had the bow at the beginning? I think it was.
That's me.
Yep, going after you.
They're gonna go after the guy with the loot. Yeah, he's dangerous.
What's your AC?
That's a fantastic question. What is my AC? Oh, my AC is at the top of the page. 16.
16.
Yeah.
You are unfortunately unlucky enough that it hits you indeed. Dealing a solid 3 points of damage.
Oh, I can take that. That is
Now
not.
make it a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. That's an 8.
An 8, you fail. You now suffer from the poisoned condition.
Ah, I am poison resistant, sir.
That's fine. It's not poison damage, it's poison condition.
Okay,
It's a status.
but he would have advantage on the saving throw, though.
Then make an advantage.
Oh, the new one's a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You are definitely you are incapacitated until the end of this round. Until your next round.
Why do dice hate me? Dice hate me so much.
What you need to do is go to Epic Sages Online and buy premium dice from Epic Sages.
Whoa!
Yes, indeed.
Click the link at the bottom of your screen.
Now let's see how well
Link
your
actually is in
friend-
the description, just so you know, on YouTube. Link will be in the description. Go to Epic Sages website, buy their dice, join their Discord. Shameless plug.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the farmer is also hit by this attack. He's not hit by the actual attack of the zombie apes that charged him. You know, his cattle coming to, or his oxen coming back for undeath revenge. But he is affected by the same toxic stench that seemed to emanate from them. And he falls to the ground as well. Because he is incapacitated. That's what incapacitated means. You are prone.
All right. Is that the tree?
That wasn't the tree. Those were the two zombies from the tree.
Oh shit! All right.
Zombie oxen. Now, the tree is going to make a determining factor on what it's going to attack, because, like Spain said, he's actually going to go after Spain for some reason.
Exactly. They're all going to come after me.
He is actually close enough to affect you, I believe. Just one moment. Yep, he can. Indeed. He's going to attempt to hit you, probably miss. He misses with all three mold tentacles.
That was my nickname in high school.
Mold tentacles? It is now whoever is next in the initiative.
So that would be the other tree / crab.
Okay. With that being said, the other tree, sorry that you guys are not in the middle next to it, this one is going to attempt to attack our friend.
Me?
Yes.
Would it not want to attack the crab that's most likely attacking?
No, this one. This one is attacking him. Because it's right now. I'll get to this one next, don't worry, guys. And so, absorption.
Hit. I dare you.
It's going to attack you. With 2 slam attacks. What's your AC? 23?
Yes.
You are so lucky, bro. I just want you to know that.
I'm going to let one of the attacks hit me.
Sadly, one of the attacks, you can't lower your AC to let one of them hit you. Unless you choose to let, them both hit you?
No, you can choose to let an attack hit you. They're separate attacks.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, you could step in front of one, I guess.
Yep, I'm going to step in front of one. I'm going to take it.
Deals only a total of 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Make a... what kind of check is this? Either an acrobatics or athletics check. To escape the effect of a grapple. As this creature attempts to engulf you.
Okay. I am raging, so I have advantage on athletics and a +8. So that's a 15 +8.
Okay, you succeed.
And
as its moldy tentacles seem to not be able to sufficiently pull you into its grasp, just lashing it.
A 4 on my wild surge. So magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties. Now, with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon will reappear in your hand after the attack.
That's pretty cool.
So,
Okay.
my great axe is now a ranged weapon.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to go to this other creature. One of the features of this is that even though it doesn't necessarily become its enemy, because it still has the same mind it had before. Correct? With polymorph?
Let me pull it up.
Because I believe it just changes the creature. It does not change its
Motives, that's
What?
true, I think. Unless it's a failed save.
So the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. So it's retaining its personality, which is rather lacking, which means it is still it's still controlled by the opposing creature, sadly.
Oh, I tried.
It's okay.
Uh,
You made it significantly easy. Well, no, you made it harder to take out because you gave it extra 75 hit points.
Oh no.
Okay, with that being said, how fast can a crab move?
I've got it right here. Let me pull it up.
I was gonna say I can't pull it up because I don't have that book bought on Beyond.
So it has a speed of 20 feet, a swim of 30 feet. Oh no, this is not good. Younger, you should know that it has 3 attacks. And
Perfect.
every turn, and on hit, it will deal 20 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled with an escape DC of 15.
The creature moves forward. It also the tree has one less corpse in it, and it drops. Where is my D4? I had one. Here it is. 2 additional corpses.
I don't know about you guys, but I think Barry should start using some sonic powers to take out some of these corpses.
Maybe. I burned through a lot of high level slots already.
Sadly, this individual is just within range of the tree. Whoever I said had the bow at the beginning, you're getting shot at.
On the ground, why are you hitting me?
Moldy tentacles are coming at you, and you're getting attacked by one zombie.
I'm also incapacitated, so can I even do anything about it?
You absolutely can't. This is high tier unfortunate.
Wait a minute, he's incapacitated?
He is incapacitated.
Poison
That's an
condition.
auto crit.
Yeah.
So you don't even roll. That's just an automatic natural 20.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna
Why
tell you
is
right
it
now.
always me?
You are gonna wake up on this first hit.
Okay.
But you take a total of 28 points of bludgeoning damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Hey, it's not been an hour since we walked up on this location, correct?
It has not.
Okay, then you still have the ability to cure wounds literally anyone for no cost. It's just a free action. You just cure wounds.
Well, I will probably be touching myself with that.
But so what's your con save?
19.
Okay, so you are lucky because you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are rudely waken up instantly by the crushing force. However, upon waking up, you realize that you have indeed been grappled.
Come on.
And are going to be slammed against the ground 2 times and pulled closer, away from the zombie, luckily.
Okay.
Ouch. You take a critical, and actually, I'm just going to say the critical does the effect. It thinks that you're dead after that first hit,
I might be.
and so you take an additional 28 damage.
All right. Anything else?
And it stuffs your body inside of itself. So tell me when it's your turn next.
It is my turn next.
Oh, make a Constitution saving throw, as you are now suffocating.
17.
Okay, you succeed.
Yay! Now it like pulls me out with its tentacle and slams me against a tree and cuts me in half.
So, unfortunately, you were blinded. Oh, you need to make that at disadvantage because you're restrained.
Oh, okay. Oh, still 17.
Okay, yeah. So, you're currently blinded, no longer restrained, but you still can't breathe. What is your action?
What are my options?
You can attempt to blast yourself out, crawl out of what is its tree maw, teleport if you can gape yourself open enough.
The bard. What do you think I can do? Okay, can I like literally like touch myself somehow, like any part of me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you are currently holding your breath, so if you have to talk, then
Nope. I'm just gonna literally touch myself and use that cure wounds I had at the go from Kettle.
okay, cast your wounds.
Kettle, do you have that pulled up? Because I don't actually have that.
Cure Wounds is going to be a 1d8 plus your modifiers.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a D10. It would help if I grabbed the D8. Okay, so I'm gonna heal myself for 5 points.
Okay.
High tier unfortunately.
So that's a free action, so I can still do something.
Okay, go.
Do I have anything that can help?
You can attempt to it, like, you are not restrained, but you are inside of it. So, like, it's the equivalency of you are inside of its trunk. You can try to pry yourself outside of it, but the vines and things that were holding you down aren't currently holding you down.
Okay.
So you can make an additional check to attempt to bust out of it. Acrobatics or athletics.
What if... I'm trying to make some big brain plays right now. Can I... Do I have to talk? Because I can't talk. Oh, I can't talk. So I'm trying to... I'm wondering if I could cast Polymorph on myself. And then turn myself into a creature that's large enough to just break out of this tree.
You 100% can do that.
Well, I'm gonna do that. The only problem is, so it would be equivalent to my level because I don't have a challenge rating.
Yes.
And the only problem with that is the only level 12 beast is a Traxigor, and I don't know.
You can be something lower. You can be something lower.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Such as a giant crab.
We'll have a crab battle.
You could turn into a mammoth.
Oh, I could turn into a mammoth.
Or
Okay.
an elephant, because you've seen those.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but an elephant, they're rinky-dink little nothings.
Yeah.
You could turn into a snake and escape. Like I
This
don't
is
know.
also true.
Yeah. But turning into something giant would destroy the tree.
Right. And mammoths are huge. So, yeah, I'm going to turn myself into a mammoth.
Okay. Man, you
Plus-
guys suck. I got a token underneath this thing that I'm trying to get to because you guys are ridiculous.
Plus, actually, when I do polymorph,
Actually, this is perfect. I have a mammoth.
You have a mammoth?
I have a mammoth. I got this. Yeah, that's it. That's never gonna be.
so also when you polymorph, you take over the hit points of whatever beast you turn into. So this could actually save my life.
Yeah, those are added to your hit points because once you hit the end of your polymorph, you turn back into yourself.
I just want to say, what are the chances I would have a mammoth?
Nice.
Do you need me to send the mammoth stats to the chat?
Yes, please send it to the chat.
Actually, I have it pulled up on my Beyond too.
So yeah, you definitely burst out of the side of this fungus tree monstrosity. And it is a how big is it?
It's
huge.
huge.
Okay. So I need you to roll 4d12.
Or D12.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let me pull up some D12s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is going to be 12.
12. What's the main strength?
Mammoth strength. Let me pull that back up.
What's his modifier?
+7.
Okay. So you deal 12 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. 14, 28 plus 12. You deal 40 points of damage to this mushroom beast as you burst out of its side.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they're both huge, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're both huge. So he just like bursted outside of it, and if it wasn't an almost amorphous creature, it would have died.
okay. I was gonna say, imagine a human, like a full-sized adult human, coming out of another full-sized adult human. Like that would kill them, no matter what. Like,
Yeah. Except imagine if the full-size adult human was full of, like, was instead made of, like, a bunch of ropes.
Jelly.
yeah. I still think that'd be more damage, but just saying.
I mean, how much damage was that total?
Like
Yeah.
40 points?
40.
That's a decent amount of exploding out of somebody's face damage.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. I'm alive.
Okay.
Dealing a total of 59 damage.
So mammoths get 2 attacks on their turns. Would you consider that one of my like action quote unquote attack things?
That would have, well, action was you casting polymorph.
Right.
So do you normally have more than one action?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what mammoths do because so they get gore and stomp. I don't know if they get to use them both.
Does it
I
have
also-
any bonus actions?
It does. Well, it has trampling charge. So if I move at least 20 feet straight towards a creature, it gets hit. It gets hit with a gore attack on the same turn. So I haven't moved yet. Can I move 20 feet towards another enemy?
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. The only enemies you can move 20 feet towards is the crab.
All right, let's
But
charge
if
the
you do that,
crab.
you'll have an opportunity attack from one of the creatures.
Wait, say that again.
If you move, you'd leave the range of one of the creatures and have an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna end it. I'm not gonna press my luck.
Okay. No
Um,
disengage, no movement.
No, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
All right. Okay. Next in initiative,
It's going to be Mars X.
Marzex. This is highly perturbing. I currently don't have access to I don't want to end the particular stream portion, right? So, what does Finger of Death do? Anybody look that up real quick? What level spell?
Ooh.
I think I have Finger of Death.
Let's see, Finger of Death. So you can send negative energy coursing through a creature you can see within range, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution save. It takes 78 plus 30 necro damage on a fail or half on a success.
Okay. What level spell is that?
That is 7th level.
If it's a humanoid, does it get turned into a 7th level? What's the one
Yeah.
that's 6th level that's like Finger of Death?
I could not tell you. I don't know. Let's see. D&D 6th level necro spells.
I'm still here. I'm just trying to look at
Harm? Is it harm?
No.
Is it Circle of Death?
No, not Circle of Death. It's definitely a necromancy. I think it's a 6th level spell. Come on, stupid machine. Oh, dang it. I haven't added... Okay. Gosh, this is unfortunate. I guess I'll just summon Bigsy's hand. Make it easy for everyone. Because we all know that I have that spell.
Yeah, 6th level necromancy. I see. Circle of Death, create undead, eye bite, harm, magic jar, and soul cage.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Might have been a level 5 spell. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up in a minute.
Negative energy flood.
Actually, I think that is it. Yeah.
60-foot range. You send ribbons of negative energy. Constitution save. 5d12 necrotic. Half if they save. A target killed by this rises up as a zombie on the start of your next turn.
Yeah. That one.
If you target an undead with this spell, the target doesn't make a saving throw. Instead, roll 5d12. The target gains half the total as temporary hit points.
Well, lucky for us, I'm in the zombies. But actually, there's a chance I could hit a zombie. It's a much less chance. I have a 1 out of 4 chance of hitting a zombie.
Marzex counts as undead, right?
I do, yes.
So couldn't you target yourself and gain half of 5d12 as temporary hit points?
Indeed, I could.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's some serious healing.
Okay, I missed. Well, I didn't miss. I hit the target. What's the save the target has to make?
Constitution.
Okay, he fails terribly. Takes 7 plus 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 plus 11, 26 points of necrotic damage. And
Nice.
that at the middle one. He has taken a total of 95 points of damage. Does not look great, but it is still standing. That is the... Oh, and I will move additional feet back. That's how far I'll move back. Okay, end of my turn.
All right. Next up is Barry.
All
Don't
right.
forget your inspiration.
After the crab charged and the tree swallowed up the bard, and then the tree birthed a mammoth.
At least it's not an undead mammoth, right?
Yeah. He's gonna nope and use Radiant Soul, sprout the wings, and that's his action. And then move horizontally 30 feet.
So you're abandoning the rich farmer?
Oh,
His name is Young McDougal.
Yes.
I have in my possession the capability of bringing him back to life. Maybe.
Do you have that if he becomes a zombie?
That's different. That's different.
He's kind of back to life.
Tactical assessment. Sorry, young McDougal. I will move flying 30 feet to what is my left.
Over here?
Yeah. So I'm at the same plane of height elevation, but 30 feet over.
You know, if you had went down 10 feet, you could have grabbed him.
Oh.
So Kendall's handing out money and Barry is abandoning the innocent. What is going on?
Well, there's been a few life changes. And then let's see, the main tree, the original tree, is it within
It is.
let's see, 60 feet?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna quicken flame strike the original tree, and let's see. Let me grab it real quick so we can see what I think it's a 10-foot radius. Yeah, 10-foot radius. See if I can position it in a way that doesn't hit any allies, but hits as many foes as possible.
If you did that, you'd be aiming this direction.
Oh,
If you would hit 3 of the zombies, and actually, if you angled it slightly above the ground, you could hit everybody except the farmer, because he's on the ground.
with a flame strike, it's I already used my action. I can't produce a mote of or a beam of radiance this turn.
Okay.
The flame strike's the big 40-foot high, 10-foot radius pillar that comes down.
Okay, you can actually hit 2 trees right here then.
Yeah,
If you
that's
shot
what I'm going for.
Yeah.
They make a dex of DC 17.
They both fail.
And it does 46 radiant and 46 fire. Plus
Like 4d6 or 4d6?
4d6, yeah.
Roll it, but what you to take off fire damage.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Roll them separately.
Okay. All right. All right. The original tree was the. Should I do the original tree first or? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do the fire first. That's 6 and 9, 13. 13 fire. Then. And 11 radiant, but I'm also going to boost that damage by 12, so 23 radiant.
23
Use your
radiant.
inspiration.
Oh, and an inspiration, I guess. And that's a D10, right?
Correct.
Which adds another 9. So 32.
32 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, of radiant, and then the next guy, yeah. 11.
No, you could just use both those rolls for the same.
Okay. Yeah, there's
so just tell me how much fire damage it was again? It was 23, right?
Was it 20? Oh crap, I forgot already. It wasn't that. Okay, yeah, 23.
Okay. So, and how much was the regular?
The radiant damage was 32, and the fire was 23, I guess.
Okay. The radiant damage and the fire damage on the original tree.
Yeah.
Decimates it and the last corpse that was hanging in it.
Nice.
So they fall over and it is stinging and like deteriorating as you speak. Like it's just like almost as if the only thing left is like a fractured husk and the tentacles are wisping away into the wind as they turn black and poof out in the dust cloud. Make a Constitution saving throw, Mammoth.
Oh,
A large dust cloud engulfs your face.
Oh wow! Good thing the Mammoth's Constitution is ridiculous. It's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is enough for you to close your trunk in your strange form. And you do not take any poison-related effects.
Nice.
You're lucky, because that would have incapacitated you. And then you would have unmanned.
So then next is Kettle.
Kettle!
Yes.
There's one large tree that you teleported behind and started whacking.
Yes, but my weapons now feel light, or my weapon now feels very light. So we are going to move, staying inside of the attack range of said tree, to the corner closest to the crab, but not to place the mammoth in between us. That corner there. No, you passed it. Back one corner. That corner. There you go.
Okay.
How far away is the next nearest enemy?
The next nearest enemy is this one right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
25 feet. Okay, so I would have disadvantage to attack him because it'd be the max range.
Okay.
But I can reckless attack and cancel out that disadvantage.
You can't reckless attack because reckless attack requires you to be within 5 feet of an enemy.
I am within 5 feet of an enemy.
Within 5 feet of the enemy that you're hitting.
Does it?
Yes.
In a momento.
And it specifies melee, doesn't it?
It specifies melee.
Attack,
There's something about barbarians that specifies melee specifically.
Nope. You can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee attack. Okay, there it is. Melee attack rolls using strength during this turn. But attack rolls against you would have advantage. Okay.
So whip good, thrown dagger no good.
Yep.
No. Thrown great axe. That's what's getting thrown is my two-handed great axe.
Ooh.
So you
And
have
it's
disadvantage.
still getting yeeted. It is still getting yeeted. Okay. That is a 18 and a 15. So 15 plus 9. Does that hit? The ranged
A
enemy?
15 plus 9 absolutely hits.
Okay. And then Rainbow Maker is going into the guy next to me twice.
Okay. So how much damage does your axe do? And what kind of damage? Force damage, right?
Yep, force damage for minimum damage. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay.
And first attack with Rainbow Maker is a 14.
14 to hit, that misses.
Okay. But the second attack is a 27.
That hits.
And they have a 15 AC?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12d6.
Okay. What kind of damage? Roll your feature.
Oh no. 14 is lightning.
Okay. So, how much damage did you deal?
I'm still getting dice. Making sure I have the correct amount. Okay, does someone have a calculator out?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. We have 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6.
56?
56 and the
Oh.
D... Oh, 53?
Yeah.
Oh, I was off. My bad.
Well, it's 53 plus 2 on the 1d4, so it is a 55 points of damage from Rainbow Maker.
55 points of lightning damage?
Yep.
Okay. You notice, as soon as you stab into the mound, what looks to be a large bulb appears immediately where you stabbed it, looking as if it's almost about to explode, as it then sucks into its body, and its veiny, almost like a mucus substance starts to pour out of the mushrooms. And it sprouts several more large mushrooms on top of it.
Did I heal it?
You successfully healed it.
Oh, come on.
Look, that's Rainbow Maker. It's random. This is a random character. Everything about it is wild.
I don't like it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this particular creature seems to absorb lightning damage.
Land?
Look, I know that lightning is weak to ground, but, like, ineffective, not healing.
I know. I'm sorry that the creature in this stat block has that as a feature.
DM apologizes like it's not up to him.
If you're sorry, why don't you change it?
Because that's the creature you're fighting.
Sorry, dude. That's really
I
important.
altered the statistic slightly in the fact that it gets, vulnerability to lightning damage due to the effect of the type of mold it is. Or, vulnerability to sunlight damage.
Okay.
But this is lightning damage, and so it regains health. And I also said that this one was slightly different than the other one.
You did say that. Well, if Kettle's done, next is the OG tree.
The OG tree was annihilated.
Then it is the tree crab combo.
Okay, tree crab combo. One of them is very happy about what just happened next to it, but it has since realized after multiple barrages against this hulking creature next to it that seems to sprout out all sorts of different types of magic that it's not very effective. And there is a much larger fleshy target nearby. As it crawls over the walls. Now effectively 15 feet on top of a rock wall.
Do I get the attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Well, everything gotta come after me.
Okay, this isn't gonna go well. But a 30 to hit?
That hits.
I rolled a 19.
Is that lightning damage?
Let's see.
Please no.
That is going to be fire damage.
Okay, deal your damage.
Nice.
Its AC is 15.
Okay, so I have 12 here, and for 30 I need to have 15. So 13, 14, 15. I have to pick up 15d6. Okay, this is a much more variable roll. Okay, organize everything here. Are we ready to calculate damage?
Yes.
Okay. All of the ones add up to 5. Then we have plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3.
Okay.
Plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 6, plus 6, plus 3.
So total?
52.
Okay. You notice that it has a lessened effect like I mentioned before.
Yes, but that's still, as an attack of opportunity goes.
Yes, that's very nice.
Did it negate the healing you just did?
No, it did not.
Not all the way. About halfway negated the healing.
So now it is going to attack your friend. Slamming on you, Mr. Mammoth.
Yeah, I figured.
So the first attack misses. Second attack probably hits with a 24.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get hit. So.
I mean, if I'm being honest, what was the first hit?
It missed. I'm pretty sure. It was it definitely missed. Do you have an AC lower than 10?
That's 13.
Yeah, you're safe.
Okay.
What the hell is this? I've never seen this before in my life. That's weird. That's cool roll. It was just like hanging like that. 5 plus 4. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, so now that I have huge amounts of hit points, it does no damage.
This one, yeah.
Okay.
However, you need to make a Constitution saving throw as a breathing creature. Starting your, yeah.
Right. That's going to be an 18.
18 passes.
Yay.
The second one starts hitting on you. What's your AC again?
13.
13. Hits you with 2 of its attacks. Where are my D6s? I wonder. I think 2 is it. Okay, you take a total of 7 plus 2, 9 more points of bludgeoning damage plus 7, 4, another 9. So 18 points of bludgeoning damage and make an additional Constitution saving throw.
That's an 11.
An 11, you fail. You have poison resistance, right?
Not as a mammoth.
Oof. Okay. On a failed save, the creature is incapacitated.
Of course.
And you take 9 plus 10. Before you turn into a humanoid again, you take 19 poison damage. So I think you're resistant, so you have that, or you don't have it because you're a mammoth. However, does you ending concentration end your spell?
I don't think that matters. Question
Look
mark?
at polymorph
Let's see.
and tell me if it's a concentration spell.
It is.
Then your concentration ends because you were incapacitated.
Okay, back to being a human.
But luckily, it took the brunt of the damages because that was the last thing that happened.
Yeah, I took all the damages, so that's nice.
That is the end of those two. The third one is a crab.
How many trees are there? I thought there was two trees and a crab.
No, there was 3 tree-like creatures and a crab.
Right,
Is the
we
crab
killed
tall
one.
enough to not stomp on top of its friends, or does it stomp on top of its friends?
Wait, say that again?
How tall is a crab?
Huge? I actually don't. What is it called? Hulking crab?
Yeah, the whole
The,
crab is huge.
Okay, yeah. So he won't be stomping. He's on top of 2 creatures, but he's not stepping on them because they have tiny legs.
Okay.
But it seems to be charging towards our fellow over here. How
Oh,
far can it move? 20 feet? Normal speed 20?
Yes, for the crab.
He's gonna dash, not being able to attack this turn. But he's charging you.
oh no.
Barry's
In front of
flying.
you.
However elevated that hill was is how far I am up.
Yeah, okay. I mean, since it's a huge creature, it can still reach you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whereas these 2 zombies, one of them is going to charge at Marzak. The other one is unfortunately going to try to take a maw at the incapacitated person who is no longer an elephant.
Doesn't have to try. He's gonna succeed.
Okay, you failed the death save appropriately.
Failed a death save.
Not the death save, sorry. You don't make a death save. You take a total of 5 points of damage.
All right.
You wake up with a mawing creature on top of you. Make a Constitution save.
Brett is not having a good day. 7.
You fail.
I figured.
You take 3 more points of damage. How are you looking there?
Not good. Brett is missing Stinger right now badly. All right. Is that the end of the miscellaneous?
That is the end of the miscellaneous. You notice that the farmer is kind of just like being like pulled by these two over towards its overlord tree monstrosity mushroom.
Well, young
They're
McDougal.
just knocking him with their rotting horns, cleaning his flailing body. Unknown if he's alive or dead at this point.
All right. It is Rhett's turn.
Rhett, what do you do?
So, what do I do? All right. I've got one of these zombie ox things like on me, right?
Yeah, he's like right next to you. He just took a chomp at you, which is strange because it's an ox, and its rotted teeth somehow still hurt and penetrate your skin.
I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word at 6th level. Cast spell as a slot 4th or higher, 1d4 for each slot above 3rd. So 1, 2, 3. I get 3 extra d4s on top of. So I get 4 d4s plus my modifier. So let's see. 1, 3, 7, 9, 12 plus. So 16. So I get to heal for 16 points myself. And how many other people? Up to 6 other creatures. So
Everybody.
Yep. Everybody take 16 healing points. If you need it. Including
young
As
McDougal?
notice, somehow you are so lucky that the farmer is yet still alive. He's laying on the ground though, at the base of the tree. But he is awakened now. He is awake.
Okay. So I have a bonus action, but as a Valor Bard, I also have an extra attack. So for the first time in this campaign, I'm going to pull out my longsword. And I'm going to take a swing at this ox in front of me.
Okay, take a swing.
All right. So let's see what I get here. Where's my D20? 12. Does 12 hit?
12 indeed does hit the zombie ox.
Yeah.
You would learn that
Damage.
AC is now 8.
All right. And I get to do a D10 as soon as I find it. Where the heck is my D10? There it is. And he takes 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey.
Now, keep in mind, as you stab it, it slumps to the ground.
Rhett is very proud of himself.
But you said it took only 3 points of damage?
Correct.
Okay. Sadly and unfortunately, as you see what you could call its life end, it seems to not quite give up. And it starts to stand back on its legs after you've knocked it to the ground.
Hey, this is gonna be like a probably some kind of check, but for my bonus action, I want to take my sword and just shove it through this thing's brain as it's trying to stand up.
I would say that would actually be quote unquote a reaction and an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so D20.
Yeah.
23 on that one.
23. You hit the shit out of it. You already were in its head and you continue to put through it.
And then the damage is a 5.
5. Okay.
Look, he's not a marshal, okay? He's got a little sword.
I'm gonna check one feature real quick. What's that? I had it with me earlier.
Next time we're in a town, I really need to get a better sword.
You never thought you would use a sword.
I really did, and I was like, I might get through this campaign without using a weapon, and now I've used them both in one combat.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, turn yourself into a dire gorilla and just attack people with the sword.
Look, I have 4 weapons that I don't think I've actually used in this campaign yet. That were part of my starting items.
Are any of them a longsword?
No, they're 4 javelins.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't.
Did it deal any kind of damage besides regular damage?
The javelins?
Me?
No. Was it a critical hit?
Mine?
Yes.
No, just dirty 23.
I'm so sorry. It seems to have a similar effect of what happened the first time. It has quite the fortitude.
Okay. Yeah, then, well, okay, so
You
this
still have movement.
I still have movement, right?
Yes,
Okay. Where can you point at me? Oh, I think I'm like right there in the middle, right?
right here.
Okay, where's Kettle? Okay, I'm going to run behind Kettle.
Okay, you take an opportunity attack
From
from
who?
the creature that you just stabbed in the face.
Well, he was like prone and fallen over, right?
Absolutely, he's going to have disadvantage.
I get an opportunity attack from a prone creature.
That is true. There isn't
And
technically anything that would change that.
5. Yeah. He reaches for your ankle as you run away. You're so lucky he was at disadvantage because that's a critical. And that's a 2.
Nice.
Oh, that would have been the Achilles.
So you didn't quite get behind Kettle, but you got next to him.
That is good enough for me. Help me, friend, please. Yeah, that's all I can do. So next would be Marzex.
Marzex. As Marzex notices that there is somebody now alive. Oh man, I really don't want to do this. He summons a whatever it's called. Bigsby's hand. Next above him. Over here. It's gonna take an attack of opportunity from one of the things. Tries to grabs him and tries to pull him up 30 feet in the air. Actually, does Bigsby's hand float? Or do I just think
I'm like 90% sure it floats.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I mean, you're the DM. If you say it floats, it floats.
I don't want to cheat. To be
It
honest,
says translucent force in an unoccupied space. It doesn't say anything about floating or not.
I'm just gonna say that he essentially pretty much almost like picks it up and grabs and drags it along up the hill, not impeded by movement due to its flowing nature. But it gets 2 opportunity attacks against it. And 1 hits, dealing 2 damage. But now you know that your efforts were not misguided with your healing, and the farmer is still alive.
Yes, that was my concern.
Look, we are protecting young McDougal.
Maybe you are. I'm trying to survive.
But that I will then 5 take the extra movement to climb up here to hope that the zombie does not climb up here with me. That is the end of my turn.
Next is Barry.
Barry, there is a large hulking crab in front of you, literally hulking. You can see the green veins popping out of it, as its fungal nature still is inside of its blood. Just
Map's loading for me, but
you are right here.
Aha, there it is. The map just came back up. All right. I'll use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'll move up 30 feet.
Up this way or up this way?
Vertically.
This way?
Vertically, like away from the ground.
Oh, okay. You are well above. You're 60 feet in the air, or 45 feet in the air now.
All right. And then I will quicken an Eldritch Blast. Okay. Let me see if I can get the full map real quick. Loading again. All right. Quicken an Eldritch Blast. I can't see what's around Marzax on this side of the field.
There's only a zombie right here and a couple of zombies over here.
Okay. The tree that opportunity attacked the mammoth earlier.
Okay.
I'll quicken Eldritch Blast that.
Okay, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. First blast is 23.
Hits.
Second is 18.
Hits.
Third is a nat 20.
Critical hit. Deal double damage.
And the last is a 19.
You hit with all attacks, but why do you have 4 Eldritch Blasts?
Oh, it's 3, isn't it? You're right. Don't count that last one. You're right. That's not until 17.
You deal damage as normal with. Actually, you only have 2 Eldritch Blasts, I believe, right? No, you have 3. You have 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Or do you? It says, level 11. I think you get 3.
Yeah, and then 17 is 4. I think. I don't know why I thought I had 4. Sorry. All right. So
deal 2 normal damage and 1 double damage.
the first one is 6 force, and I'll add 12 radiant to it.
You add radiant? Okay, cool.
From the radiant soul. Once per
hit. Okay.
Once per round. And then the second one is 5 force. And the last one is 18 force.
Okay, so what's that total?
Oh crap. Okay, 18. Then crap, I wasn't paying attention.
It's 1d10 per Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. the first one I added 12 to.
Yeah.
Crap, why wasn't I paying attention to that? I just kept rolling it, my bad. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, sure. Just roll 4d10.
Okay.
Or 5d10, because you added d10 for your whatever feature.
Or just 12, so it'd be... Yeah.
I would recommend you double your d12 damage since it's radiant and they're vulnerable.
Oh, it's just flat 12. It's equal to my level.
Okay, then yeah, I'd do that. So 24 plus the 2d10 plus radiant, or plus that.
All right. I rolled 2 10s. And 11, so 31 plus 12.
How did you roll an 11? It's a d10.
The critical.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
Okay, so 24 plus 31, right?
Oh, it was 31 plus 12, so 40, 43. Wait, yeah, no.
Yeah, the 12
four.
double damage because they're vulnerable.
Oh, yeah, double the 12. Shit. I don't know. I just had a brain fart. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, I got you. So,
All right. So if the force is 31 and the radiance 24, it's 55.
100
Just 55. Just 55.
150 points of damage to this guy as you eviscerate him with your holy radiant light. Same thing that happened to the first one. It seems to almost melt. You blasted this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to. Yeah, that's fine. Holy damage is good. I just added it to the wrong one, my bad. I don't know if you killed this one in a sec.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, you killed it by 1 hit point.
Aha!
1 hit point. Yeah, so it goes and it dissolves into mushy ashes as you blast it, dealing like a total of like 50-something points of damage, with a portion of it being radiant. And its corpse begins to turn to dust. There's nobody near it, so the spores have no effect. / it was killed by radiant, so its spores kind of evaporate. And it is destroyed. As you kill that shambling pile of flesh and mold.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that was my action, my bonus action, and my movement. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Next up is Kettle.
Kettle,
Okay.
you run over to you screaming for help.
Who is screaming?
Yeah.
Me.
Oh,
Help.
okay. I'm going to... Who's that center person, the tiny item? Is that a...
This is a zombie.
Okay. I'm going to run to him.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I have 40 movement.
35.
Okay. Would I have been able to make that movement so I'm next to the tree or the crab or whatever's right next to them?
Right here? Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to end this zombie.
Okay, hit him.
Rainbow Maker. I'm just going to go 3 attacks with Rainbow Maker. 1 to the zombie, 2 to the tree.
Let's see if you hit the zombie.
That is a 13 plus 11, so a 24.
You hit successfully.
What's his AC?
Like 8. I'm going to roll this. There's only one chance that he can succeed, and it's on a critical. He does not get a critical. He bursts into whatever kind of damage you dealt. It really doesn't matter. Unless it's lightning.
Necrotic.
Okay. The mold seems to dissipate as you completely explode it. Poof. Normally, it would have an effect, but since you just dealt gazillion damage to a 1 hit point creature, it simply dissipates faster than it could recoalesce itself.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit the tree twice.
Okay, roll to hit the tree.
Ooh, that's a 15.
Believe it or not, this tree has a lower AC than the other one. You're safe.
Okay, how much AC does it have?
12.
Okay, so that's 3. Second attack. Oh no! That was so close. That's a 13. I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. You failed to hit. You hit it still.
Okay. So that's 46 plus 2d4. Plus 4.
Question, and I didn't think about this until right now. In any of these times I've been incapacitated and my concentration was broken, I feel like the giant crab should have turned back into a tree.
That's true.
This is absolutely true. Yeah. It doesn't turn into a tree. It turns into one of the zombie corpses, because you hit the corpse, remember?
Oh, that's why I was confused. I didn't realize I hit a corpse.
Yeah. There was 4 corpses hanging in the tree, and you hit one of them.
Well, that should make things easier.
Significantly easier.
36 points of damage.
To the tree?
Yes.
What kind of damage?
So the first one is acid. The second one is negated. So subtract 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Subtract 20 from that.
Okay, so what was the original hit?
The original hit was... So, of the dice that are left, there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You have 18 damage left.
Okay, you deal 18 damage.
I think I did my math wrong there. I did more than that, but that's what I've got right now. So 18 damage of acid.
Okay. Well, that's still a good hit. It is still alive, but it is barely breathing.
Okay.
Toxic fumes, which you would have been affected by, but guess what? You're immune to poison, so not affected.
I'm not immune. I'm resistant, but I don't breathe. So if it's a breathing poison, it doesn't affect me.
It is a breathing poison, so you're lucky.
It's next person's turn.
Oh. Okay, original tree's dead, so it's just enemies.
Okay. Oh, this tree monster mushroom. It's more of a mushroom monster than a tree monster. But this mushroom tree monster is very, very frustrated. And worried that because you've eviscerated 2 whole things of its people. So these 2 creatures are going to attempt to grapple you.
Me?
Yes.
Good luck.
One of them criticals.
Did he roll regular? He didn't roll at advantage?
No, he rolled regular.
Okay. Because I do count as large, so they wouldn't have advantage for being 2 sizes larger.
Yeah, no, he just criticaled.
Okay.
So he holds you in place. There's not really much of an effect. because you don't breathe. However, the larger creature now has
advantage to hit.
Yeah, advantage to hit you. So he's gonna swack at you. How many times is this one? 3 times. The first one got a 25 to hit. A critical. And misses with the last attack, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what happens? What happens?
Okay, so the first time you take damage. And you need to make 2 constitution saves.
Well, first off, I took damage from the very first attack that grappled me, correct?
No, that one didn't deal damage, it just grabbed you.
But I failed a check.
Yes, you failed a check.
Okay. Okay, so for every attack that hits me, each creature that's making the attack is taking 1d6 force damage now.
Okay. Only one creature has hit you, but he hit you multiple times.
Okay, every time he hits me, he's taking 1d6 damage.
Okay. He does not like that, but he's going to continue to wail on you.
Okay.
First one deals 6 points of damage. Second one deals 10 points of damage. Now make 2 con saves. 16 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. So, I just gotta edit my health here really quick. 2 con saves, you say?
Yep.
That is a critical. And that is a 18.
Okay, you save on both of them, so you are unaffected by the poison effects entirely. Both damage and effect. However, you did take that 16 points of bludgeoning damage and are currently held in place.
Okay.
That was the end of its turn.
Alright, it's my turn. So, this tree holding Kettle is the only tree left, right? It's just zombies?
Indeed.
Okay, I'm going to cast Polymorph on the tree.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cast polymorph on the tree.
Okay, it needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay, it's
16.
the very wise tree. Sadly, he fails with a 14.
Alright, he is turned into a goat.
Okay. You now have a... I don't have a good picture of a goat, so I'm going to say that this is a goat.
Alright, looks like Kettle's free.
Kettle wasn't held by the tree. Kettle was held by a zombie.
A zombie with tentacles?
Yeah, you said the tentacles grabbed me.
Oh, alright. Well, that still looks like we don't have to deal with a tree. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to... Marzek still hasn't used his inspiration, so I'm gonna inspire Barry. No, I'll inspire Kettle, just in case it gets back to him. And then that will be the end of my turn, and it is Marzek's.
Okay, I'm going to take a solid 30-second step away from the table to go to the bathroom.
Alright, you're being timed.
I hope you understand that inspiration, that's a D10 inspiration, correct?
Yes.
That can add up to 10d6 to one of my Rainbow Maker rolls.
I never even considered that. But yeah, that's crazy. That's the thing about Rhett, though, is like I can't if I'm on my own, like it's up to me to do damage, I can't. Like I can heal, I can mess with stuff, and I can inspire, and that's it.
Oh, if Barry and Rhett could trip someone in the same move, and Kettle just be ready to stab him with Rainbow Maker with like advantage and inspiration.
It's now Martek's turn, correct? Right?
Was that to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to Eldritch Blast 3 of these guys. If 3 is how many Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
What is very
Wow.
funny?
I suck. I think I have like a +7 or 8 to hit. Oh, wait, the zombies have 8. Okay, cool. Yeah, hit them all. Lucky.
Don't forget you're inspired.
9, 6. 9, 6, and 4. Okay. Now they all need to make saves. They all technically died, but they have a chance of living. They all failed. Okay. This one died. This one died. And the old crab died.
You're gonna leave your buddy grappled.
Actually, you're right. I shoot this one. He is no longer grappled.
So we've got 2 zombies and a goat.
2 zombies and a goat.
Whose turn is it?
Barry.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. Well, if I blast the goat, it'll just turn back into a tree.
But if you blast him with a lot of damage,
Yeah.
it'll transfer over to the tree.
Okay, but a goat has less AC than a tree.
Oh, this is true. All right.
How much AC does a goat have, huh? Huh?
I have no idea, but it has to be less than a giant tree.
All right. Okay, so
I sheep, I think. I got that right here. Holy shit! I have goat stats.
all right. I'll use the action to sling a sunbeam at the goat.
Okay. What does it need to do?
It needs to make a con save, DC 17.
Goats have a +4 con. Just kidding. What is it? It's
Goats
a
have
DC.
+0.
DC 17.
Okay, DC 17 con.
Mhm.
Wow, you're so lucky. He got a 16 and he has no pluses in this form.
That's one lucky goat. But all right, so it's blinded and it takes 68 radiant.
As a goat, it is blinded. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. So
11,
okay, deal your damage.
11.
Goats have 4 HP.
Yes, they do.
60, 70, 30. That's 30, and I'm going to add 12 to it. So 42 radiant, and it's blinded.
42 radiant. As it is a goat, it is blind. And you then deal 38 damage to it, not in its tree form, as it reverts back into a tree. And it doesn't have eyes, so it doesn't care. And it can be blinded. So 38 damage, but it's radiant, right? How much of it was radiant? All of it?
All of it.
Okay, 38. That's, what is that? 70. What did you say it was? How much damage? 38.
Yeah, be
26.
38 plus. Okay, it doesn't matter. You completely eviscerate the tree.
all right. And
It is melted and turned into the same burning mist effect that the others had that you had touched with your sunbeam of doom.
all right, and then I'll quicken Eldritch Blast. The zombie farthest from Kettle.
There's just one.
Oh, I'll quicken Eldritch Blast that. 13. Nat 1.
Okay, so here we go. First hit. Right? Deal your damage.
Okay. 10 force.
Damn, you rolled 10 again?
Yes.
Alright, he fails. You're lucky. Your 1 hit point enemy poofs as you pop him with an Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Unable to recover. You have eviscerated all of the enemies that appeared upon engagement. There are still areas that are completely covered in this red mold around, but there are currently no bodies and or what looks to be living fungus trees or mushroom or dead bodies that are left on the battlefield.
How's
Just ash.
how's young McDougal?
Believe it or not, he is still alive. Only due to the effect of mass healing word.
Ha.
Aha.
It was,
I was gonna say the first thing I want to do is pick up that knife that I threw.
okay, I don't remember where you threw it. I think it was all the way over here.
It was in the original tree, so wherever the original tree died.
Did you say that there was still fungus on the ground?
Absolutely. There's you guys only eviscerated fungus over in this area, right here, and over here. I mean, it's all over.
Okay, I'm going to stab the largest patch of fungus with Rainbow Maker.
Okay, you see that there's a large patch of fungus where the tree uprooted itself on the hill.
Okay. It's gonna get hit with the full force of Rainbow Maker plus inspiration.
Okay.
The wings last for a minute, and I think I popped it off in the second round. How many rounds did it go?
Oof. I don't know, probably about 6.
6. All right. So there's 5 there, which leaves 5. Can I dash for 5 rounds and kind of like crop dust the stuff with the sunlight?
Absolutely. That's how long the spell lasts.
All right. I'll try and clear up as much.
How big of an area does that affect?
Let me see. It is 30 foot bright and 30 foot dim.
Okay, the 30-foot bright is what'll matter.
Okay.
So how far can you go?
With the dash, I can do 60.
60 per
Right.
turn.
If
I've got 4 turns left.
And it's how wide? 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay, so you can like swap this whole area like up to here and then over there. And then basically do that over here. You can basically cover the majority of the hill. There will be small portions that you would not hit, but you've hit like, just like, let me roll something. You've hit a very large portion of this.
All right.
Yeah, so with that one attack, over that brief period of time, you've completely cleared 55% of the hill's mold.
Awesome. But yeah, then I lose my wings and I'm back to hoofing it.
Okay.
And because actually, I used Sunbeam before I popped that off, so there would have been one less round. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll stick with the 55. I feel like that's pretty fair.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not all glowy now. I'm back to crippled hand McGee.
Morzek says, as much as I hate it, can you do that again?
It would take. I would have to rest.
No, wait. What level spell is it?
It's a 6th level.
I can give you 3rd level spells.
Right, and I can't even use I can't even break down spells and give myself a 6th level slot. I can only give myself up to a 5th.
Mars X turns and looks to the rest of everybody and says, "Is there any way that we could scorch the rest of this?"
Does anybody have something that might shoot a radiant beam of some kind?
I have a candle.
Is it a candle of radiance?
I could probably hit a 5-foot patch with a guiding bolt.
Does your guiding bolt deal radiant damage?
Yeah,
It
but
does.
it only goes in a 5-foot spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could walk around casting Sacred Flame over and over again,
Wait.
but I don't know.
Your
If it has to
guiding
target
bolt
a
deals
creature.
radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. Prep a guiding bolt. I am going to rage, and I am going to use my rage to use instinct pounce. I'm going to jump 20 feet in the air. And I am going to hold up my giant crystal ball.
Oh.
What does your giant crystal ball do?
It's a giant crystal ball. It refracts light.
Huh.
So I will probably take radiant damage from this, but I'm thinking we can cast radiant damage around a large area.
Kind of like a Captain America shield type deal.
Yeah.
Okay, this will all depend on, I believe, the roll of guiding bolt, how well you hit it.
Okay. That's another first.
Get some inspiration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the last guiding bolt I threw, I dealt 30 damage to Kettle.
Well, you're inspired now, so use that as you need to.
Okay. Guiding bolt away. 13, but I'll use the inspiration for 23.
That is enough to hit the spherical ball and not Kettle directly.
Okay.
Deal your damage as appropriate.
Oh, yeah. How much does that do? Let me pull up the spell real quick.
A giant meat monster jumping into the air holding a giant crystal ball with an angel person shooting a beam of light at it while a bard sings a power ballad in the background.
And there's a farmer watching all of this next to a mummy.
Yes. Yes.
Young McDougal had some freaking chaos.
That would be 15 radiant damage to the sphere.
Okay. Let's see if this is above 30. It is above 30. You successfully blast it in the air, and it refracts the light over. Luckily, your friend was up the top of the hill, and he jumped 20 feet, so he got everything.
Yeah.
The rest of the area completely basks in light, and it burns off what would be considered quote-unquote underbrush mold. You would roll a perception check.
I can't believe that worked.
I cannot believe that worked.
Yeah. Who's rolling the perception?
I don't know, because he's the only one that can see it at this point.
Oh, okay. That is a 9 plus 5, so a 14.
A 14, okay. That's enough to realize that over in this area, as you're up in the air, as you burn off the coating of mold, you realize that there seems to be the equivalency of a cavern that was previously covered by it.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, I see a large hole.
That's rude. I'm standing right here.
So the bard plays a power ballad. The barbarian leaps into the air. The sorcerer fires a bolt of light into the sphere. It refracts everywhere, and the barbarian comes down and says, "I see a large hole."
Marvin walks over and mentions, "Is it a hole to hell?"
Okay, can we? What's young McDougal doing? Is he okay?
Yes.
Young Doodle is terrified, but he begrudgingly comes down towards the party, thankful for his life. He says, "What do you mean there's a large hole?"
Okay, young McDougal. You don't need to worry about the large hole, but I have a proposal for you.
Oh, what is it that you want, kind sir?
I open up the map and I show him where our salt mines are. And I tell him, look, due to the devastating effect on the livestock population in the local area, by the fungus thing that we just killed, I assume you might not be able to get much more livestock here. But if you use this money, and I hand him 10 more platinum, and you go to...
He's very confused. So what color is platinum? Platinum is a silver color, right?
Yeah.
It's like a whitish silver.
It's a different shape, though. It's definitely a different shape than silver pieces.
I mean, that's fine, but he's never seen a platinum piece before.
Oh.
He simply might perceive this as another country's currency. What am I supposed to do with, how far is this away? How far can I get on 10 silvers?
This is 10 platinum. It's another 100 gold. You now have 200 gold.
Let's see what he thinks about this.
Should have just given him 10 silvers.
He stares at you at you blankly, like he's in shock.
I kind of, in everyone's head, I say, give him some money and or items that will aid him in getting to our base, so that he can be safe. And he will also be able to protect our base for when we return.
I'll give him some turkey meat and a dagger, and 10 more gold.
I have candles.
There's that special turkey meat, by the way.
Oh, from the gobbler or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a spare suit of leather armor.
Okay.
So he can have that.
I have an ability that allows me to detach my familiar from my presence of more than 120 feet and have it follow in his shadow. So I take one of my crawling claws, Oni claws, and I send it with him in his shadow.
It's not terrifying.
Okay.
I also send the equivalency of my, I don't know if you remember this, Kettle, but I had 3 shadow servants as my retainers from my noble background. I also send him those 3 retainers to assist him in his journey.
Ooh.
This is the craziest day of his life.
He is high tier terrified of watching the shadows move from my shadow into his and being told that they will watch over him and assist him in his tasks.
I have costumes. Does he want a costume?
He says, I do not, I don't know. I don't want to attract too much attention to myself with all this money.
That's pretty inconspicuous. So I have clown, giant beaver, and giant penguin.
I say, He says, I do not believe that. I'm very grateful, sir. I will take it if you want, but I don't think I will have a need for such a costume. I don't even know what that weird-looking smooth bird is.
Well, if you can't appreciate a penguin, I'll just keep it for myself.
Okay, I think I have one more ceremony. How old is young McDougal?
I don't know what Roger said, so I'm going to do a D20 times 3. He is 36.
He is 36.
Somebody write that down. Whoever is keeping track of this human, write down that he is 36 and he is a farmer, otherwise known as quote-unquote commoner.
Oh, do we have the Oh, I just thought of this. Who has the staff of promotion?
I do. Oh
Promote him.
wait.
Promote him. Wait. Before you promote him, I give him an officer's uniform.
Oh. Okay.
And I make him an officer of the Royalist Army.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tap him with the abjuration staff of appointment.
Does anyone remember what that exactly does?
We joked about it.
I think it's literally like you tap him and like it promotes him. I think it's like a database thing. Like that's like throughout the Tullius Rex army, he is now promoted. I think I'm not really sure.
He has.
I need you to text Roger that effect for me.
Let's see.
Okay. He has went through one decent scale battle.
He will have an effect that this will all come in contact with his travel.
Yeah, he definitely like gained experience points from this. But I did give him my uniform. You tapped him with the thing of appointment. He has 200 gold. He has
a familiar that can cast spells and 3 shadow retainers.
Yes, and he knows exactly where our base is for him to set up shop.
You gave him the map? Or just pointed at?
I did not give him the map, but I explained to him where it is.
Okay, I'm going to roll and look at how
many maps do we have? Does everyone have a map? Because I have an explorer's pack with a map.
I do not have a map.
Let me see what kind of pack I have.
I had an actor's pack, which is where I got my costumes.
I also have an explorer's pack.
Oh, so
he does about as well as you think an average person would do with directions.
I do give him a map. He
and
now has a map.
I'll replace Kettle's map with my map.
He says, which way do I start walking?
Oh.
I orient him. Wait, do we have a compass? Does the explorer's pack have a compass?
Do not think it does, believe it or not. I could be mistaken.
That would be weird.
I just went with the wiki, and the wiki says it has a backpack, a mess kit, a bedroll, tinderbox, torches, rations, water skin, hemp rope.
Rick says it appoints people to positions magically.
Okay, say that there's been a farmer who has been appointed.
Okay.
Young McDougal. If we all die, who's going to play young McDougal? He'll start out really well.
He's just got 200 gold.
Oh, and a dagger, and I also tossed in 10. So, yeah.
Oh, wait. Do you know how much gold is left at the main base?
A lot.
Oh man.
So we,
So what do you have in Explorer's pack, right?
yeah, 2 of
An
us
Same
do.
here.
Backpack, bedroll, nest, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10-day rations, and water skin. Also has 50 feet of hempen rope. No thing that provides direction.
Yeah, but
Ah,
those of us that have picked Explorers packs have maps, according to Roger in the first session, I believe.
I was not privy to this.
Well, we've been looking at a map, and no one has a map on their character sheets. So I assume at some point we were
Roger
told we have a map.
probably in a compass because he's rich.
Mm.
You can always tell him to go to the town and see if he can find a compass for sale.
True.
Well, yeah, he can buy a map and compass and stuff, and then get himself there.
Yeah, I'm sure he can find his way back to his village.
Yes.
Yeah, and then from his village, he can find his way to our base.
Yes. He
Uh,
will do his best.
can we ask him to hire 2 other people to come with him?
He says I planned on trying to see if there was a small adventurers, probably not as skilled as yourselves, anywhere around, or mercenaries, somebody, if that's okay. As he stares awkwardly into the crowd.
Okay, so we arm him. I'm going to give him 2 javelins as well.
Okay. Please write down everything you've given him. Or text it.
Yeah, everybody like message whatever you did in the group chat, and then we can just tally it up later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he had a farm, and now he's on to greater things.
And how many days travel is it from that location, Spain?
Let me pull up the map really quick. I do have the map here somewhere. And go to TTRPG.
Since we're down Fall Gash, are we up 1 elephant?
Yes.
Yes, he gets an elephant.
Oh damn. Okay. You're gonna give him an elephant?
Yeah.
Okay. He accepts it. Graciously. Almost like he doesn't feel he has a choice anymore.
He doesn't.
What can you do in this situation? Like, a bunch of pretty much like superheroes just shove a bunch of stuff on you, and they're like, go.
Okay, so this is what Rook says about it. So it says he is an official in the Royalist Army, and he cannot be demoted by regular means, and he gains some special bonuses to the appointment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind.
Let's call it 14 days travel.
Okay.
If he
That's not very-
goes to Hedgegrove and then to Finn and then there on safe paths.
He is absolutely traveling only on quote unquote safe paths that may have had raging barbarians that turned into purple smoke on them.
So he has been magically appointed. What rank are we giving him in the Royalist Army? Is he our first general or what?
Yes, his name is First General Young McDougal.
So he's been given money, and he's gonna hire mercenaries on the way to the salt mines, and then assemble an army at our mines.
Yes.
Well, no one told him to necessarily assemble an army. He's just going to the mines and going to quote unquote manage it.
Yeah, he's going there to manage it and assemble at least some form of defense with a couple of people.
I like it.
Okay.
Are we gonna do this with every side quest NPC?
Yes.
No, this was just a very lucky instance where he was so grateful that he says, I have nothing else to do until now, I guess. So I guess I'll do this. I just got paid, like, more money than he's ever seen in his life selling oxen.
Well, the trick is now, from now on, when we run into a character, we just kill everything they care about, and then we have a willing recruit.
That's not
Oh,
But he says he will find his way there. When should I expect a notification, or you guys come by, or something? Yeah.
We will send message as soon as we can. If you have not heard from us via bird, mental message, or other fashion in the next 60 days, then something probably happened. Just keep the mind steady. You should be able to live your life out well with the wealth within.
Well, and I'm sure, like, our missing party members, people that don't show, can be sent to the mines to help manage.
Yeah, essentially. They can continue to make money off of the salt. He is a rancher, so he can start getting us animals and livestock and taking care of mounts and things.
the Drake Warden lived after the hodgepodge healing, right?
Yeah, so the Drake Warden is there too.
Actually, the Drake Warden is still in the village hurt, I think, so McDougal could pick him up and take him to the mines.
That's actually false. It would be the other way. He could go there, and then he could pick McDoodle up and take him to the mines.
That is a brilliant idea.
And he says, did you say dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see how he feels about this.
A dragon who is on your side.
Queasily says, okay. I can do that, I guess.
You don't have a choice.
By giant death shadow hands. Giant mushroom monsters and now dragons.
You are First General McDougal. You can handle this.
Roll a persuasion check.
I will help.
Yes.
What is your persuasion?
Roll.
Persuasion is +8.
Okay. So I will take your pluses. That is a 19 persuasion.
He says, I'm underqualified, but I'll try to fill those shoes. I'm the best ox ranger in all of Druid Grove.
All right, I'm gonna play him a song to like a very like patriotic, uplifting, steal his nerves type song.
Okay, roll performance.
All right, this is gonna go well. I can feel it. It's a 23.
He says, "Yeah, you're right. It'll be pretty cool. I'll get to ride on a dragon. How many people from my village can say they've heard about that? Huh?
You survived an attack by mushroom monsters.
I grew up riding horses, driving carriages. I could say I drove around a dragon and elephants. Wait, can I take the elephant? How am I going to take an elephant if I'm riding a dragon?"
Just keep it in your sights when you fly.
He could sell it.
Well, the problem would be the elephant wouldn't be able to be taken with them unless you send one of the other characters with him.
That's the dragon rider would fly the dragon while he rides the elephant, so they would be a team moving together.
Oh, so now he's a little bit disappointed that he's not going to ride a dragon, but he says, okay.
But he will need the elephant to move product from the mine to the city.
Oh, you want me to move product?
Oh, or one of the people that you hire. There's plenty of gold at the mines to continue to run the mines and make profit.
Also, black salt.
Oh, there's money there. Okay.
Now.
Where's this money? How much money?
More money than you can physically fathom.
It's a pile of money.
It's a dragon horde. We stole it from an adult black dragon.
Oh, the dragon that you're riding?
No. The dragon we killed after we found another dragon.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes. I assume don't use that money. Got it.
Unless you have to keep the mine going.
I see. Okay. I can. If is the money in the mine?
Yes.
How am I gonna stop people from taking it?
That's literally your job.
Well, I understand. I'm just saying, if I go there with mercenaries who I'm paying, who then see a bunch of money, they might.
You have a dragon rider with a dragon.
This is a good point. Okay, I understand. I think I can do this. I think I can maintain order with a dragon nearby. Who's on my side.
If
As
if
he
all
begins
us
to hold his head, heavily contemplating his life. He says, "I can do this." Yeah. Newfound purpose. My ex-wife will regret the day she ever divorced me, saying I think I'm a stupid ox farmer. I'm a general of the royalist army now, with a dragon next to me. As he begins to walk in the direction of town. With a little bit of pep in his step.
yeah, completely
so-
changed his life for sure.
Yeah.
How much longer do you guys want to play tonight? Just curious.
I'm good to call it whenever.
Yeah, I'd say maybe do a long, because
Anybody
we still
there?
have this cave to explore, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh no, Mars X.
Hello?
Marzex, can you hear us?
Hey. Can you hear me?
It's yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Anybody, can you hear me? Well, anyway, we can discuss until he figures his stuff out.
Yeah.
We got this cave that we're obviously not going to get into tonight, but we could do our long rest in front of it.
Yep. I say we take the long rest in front of the cave, get all our stuff back.
Uh-oh.
To everyone who has followed with us on YouTube and our recording, thank you very much for watching. Please check out Epic Sages. We've got a Discord that is going to be linked in the description, as well as a website that will also be linked. We've got merch, we have dice, we have all kinds of different things that you can check out. Wheel of Chaos. Click that link, subscribe. Have a great day.